Good morning, HoustonFloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning my guest is Jason McSwain, who is the president of McSwain Carpet and Floors in Cincinnati with 10 stores and also the president of the NFA. Jason, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Kemp. Thanks for having me.
Sure, it's good to talk to you. I ran into you this weekend as well. Had your meeting down in Cabo last week, and then I guess you rushed home, changed suitcases, and came to New York for the FCIF Gala, right?
We did. The Industry Foundation is just exciting to see how it's growing, so it's fun to be a part. Never been to that before. It really was encouraging of many volunteers, yourself included, give time and make that happen for people within our industry.
Yeah. Let me first ask you, a lot of people like to hear the answer to this question. You've got 10 stores in Cincinnati. Tell us, how's business doing?
Business has its challenges. It's good in a number of ways, and just pushes you to be creative on the supply side, be creative with challenges that come from growth that are much better challenges to wrestle with than not having the growth. It's already mid-October. It's hard to believe.
Yeah. Is the consumer still pretty active out there?
In our region, they are. The specialty rooms, the size of orders is really exciting. So it's moved up to higher product, higher quality, and higher fashion products for master suite or the office. Those areas that maybe isn't the quantity yardage, but from a carpet side is really in style and design and exciting things. Even for our installers, it makes some fun pictures when they're done.
Well, let's talk about this meeting. It was actually scheduled several times and finally took place in Cabo. It's just a quick rundown. It's got a 30th anniversary meeting for the NFA. You had around 200 people at the meeting. You tried to schedule it a year and a half ago and then finally got it done this time, right?
Correct. Yep, that pesky virus out there has pushed us back, but really try to balance the West Coast and the East Coast. Last two meetings were in the Atlanta area on the East Coast. So it's our West Coast time and just a great place to gather.
How are the members overall? I know you run through at the membership meeting. You telling me how you were doing. Is that what you're hearing across the country, or what kind of read you got?
A few members that weren't able to be there because they have aspects in their business, one with the hurricane, and even though that seems like a while ago, it's just the slow recovery. But for our members, didn't as much pull exactly growth or how they're doing as much this topic year. We really focused on innovation, and as busy as everybody is, the encouraging ideas to take away and take back to your individual business on who and how are they being innovative at a time of being busy. It's easy to focus on busyness, and then if that slows down, what have you done to innovate and be different? You can't be caught flat-footed, and majority of the group have done some significant innovation and ideas that is just great to hear, and it encourages you to get back and get that going in your business.
Mm-hmm. I know you had a special speaker that talked about cybersecurity, so that was one area you focused on, right?
We did. Last midsummer, the board, with input from the members, really identified what were common threat that we all shared. And Guy Brussard from Shaw, CIO Shaw, did an exceptional presentation and was around for questions just to really engage all of our membership. We're all at different levels of technical support and expertise, but he really helped, as well as in the afternoon we also had two experts from Synchrony that also shared some real practical steps. So the two intertwined together to give you a real blueprint of how do you protect and ongoing, what disciplines do you need to put in place for what is going to continue to be part of our world. It's impacting our manufacturers, it's impacting our media partners, as well as individual members have had that. It was a theme we had, but good ideas from Shaw and from Synchrony.
I think in the last year, both Dixie and Mannington have been affected, so it's kind of gotten to a point where it's not if, but when, right?
Correct. I think that was heard by everybody in the room.
All right, I know that you have board members and you have elections at meetings, and the members at large section of the board, you reelected two folks, Deb DeGraff with DeGraff Interiors and David Chambers with the Nebraska Furniture Mart were reelected on the board. Dan Mandel from Sterling was brought on, right?
Correct. Yeah, Dan has already jumped right in, and these will take effect in January, start of the year. Just that's how the membership is short terms. It's really designed to have a flow in and out every year. So there's just a renewal of leadership at the board level, but also even within our committees. We relaunched the marketing committee that Lauren Cole is giving leadership, and Jessica Arscott and AJ Boagia and Joelle from Yates are part of that initial group, and we'll have more members that will join them in our marketing efforts.
You're bringing on some younger faces, aren't you, to manage some of these committees?
I think that's the membership's desire, was to really continue to, and we had fun with the 30 years, and that, hey, that's a foundation, and what do we do with that in the next year, the next 5 years? Clearly, the leadership is very supportive of having all of our members participate, regardless of their age, and that's been that's what's helped the group stay vibrant.
Yeah, I mean, I bring that up because Lauren Cole, she's probably, I don't know, around 30, if that, and then you've got Dan Mendel, who's just came in a couple of years ago, and he's Rich's son and is running that business. So that's the next generation, I guess you would say, right?
Yep. Ryan Walker from Star Flooring is leading our underlayment and cushion committee, and it's a good group. Joelle Jamie of Yates Flooring is part of the marketing committee as well. So you got a lot of viewpoints, a lot of perspectives, and they then can just get at it and make some things happen.
Yeah. All right, a couple other little things. I guess you got a new vendor came to the meeting. Stanton's new as a vendor partner. Let's see, what else? So your next meeting is in Vail from March 20th to the 24th, right?
Correct. That is I won't say a redo, but that was planned in the past and was limited last year, so that will be that'll be our spring meeting.
All right, Jason. Well, I appreciate the updates. Good to catch up with you. Good to see you again in New York. And I'm sorry I missed the meeting last week in Cabo. Again, but talking to Jason McSwain, the president of McSwain's Carpet and Floors and the president of the NFA. And you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.